Ten of Cups. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You don't have to be. And we do have the Ten of Cups. All right, so there is something here that could be really testing your strength, or just really something that's really heavily on your mind. We do have this person with the Three of Swords. We do have the Sun as the challenge. Someone is definitely missing you here. They're feeling really unhappy about like separating. But there may have been a separation due to that Three of Swords. And now they're thinking about it. But I feel with their energy, they're being very stubborn as to why they're not really communicating at this time. I'll fix this right now. Because the Emperor energy can be desiring for some type of control. So even though there's a lot of love here within the connection, I feel with this person, it's sort of like a power struggle. Like they want to win at something, they want to prove a point in some way, but they're acting very cold and hurtful while doing it. But then we have the Eight of Cups, is like they're walking away, but then we have the Five of Swords right in the near future, which is saying this may be a possible game that they're doing just by how they're coming up. Let's see. Let's get the Eight of Swords in your energy here. Yeah, something feels like a one-sided connection. Definitely feeling detached from this energy, but it feels like they're not being very genuine with their actions. But yeah, we do have that. You're feeling that one-sided energy. Okay. During this separation or this breakup, okay, it does show that somebody is waiting for you to come in. They're waiting, and the Sun is here in the challenge. So, let's see. This is a very strong connection. I keep seeing strong connection, but someone is not being honest. Someone is not being honest about their feelings. They're not wanting to admit their wrongs. It's hard for them to say sorry for some, right? Because it does show that they're operating from like a lot of hurt right now. So they could be resisting or showing resistance within the connection. We do have a very strong connection here, once again, with unity, love, marriage, however. But there is there is something here where this person is like getting angry, or they're showing anger. I don't know if it's to like try to manipulate themselves or what, Cancer, but it just seems like this person is like wanting you to come to them. And then they prove their point. You know? Like, what is this? Can't we just have a normal conversation and be civil? Alright, it just seems like there's a lot of emotions involved. What is this Queen of Cups? Look at you. Okay, you know what? Well, you're coming up as the intuitive one and the more wiser one. But still, with the Nine of Swords, it's like you're seeing something that you used to be worried about. Okay, so you've seen this before, you gained wisdom from this, and now you're coming in like, I'm releasing any type of fear. I'm not scared to lose this person or lose this, or, you know, however, I'm not going to play these games. I'm going to continue to be true to myself, go within. There's you going within for the answers, and you withdrawing yourself, but you're more searching for light. Okay, it feels like this person is being strategic because they're hurt. What I do see is that now they're wanting to communicate, but it's like you have to go to them to do it. Now this is you operating from a very genuine, loving place. You know how to cope with things like this. See, and then there's a fear here. See, there's deceit, there's drama, low confidence. Hold on, Cancer. This person has a problem. It looks like they have a problem with forgiving. Feels like they haven't really healed a lot from their past. Like they're stuck in the past. That's what it's showing. They're stuck on the past. Could be another energy, but either way, it's just like they're stuck in old ways. And again, to take what resonates, you'll know if there's another energy. It just feels like they're kind of revengeful. They're thinking, because their thinking's a bit off. Like, it feels like they want to dominate in some way and make you like this and kind of paint you out as this drama type of person who's jealous or has low self-esteem. It's like that's what they're doing so they can... It's just a game, though. Just they're playing mind games with themselves, because I don't see you like that at all. You're not like that at all. You're seeing this person's one-sided. I'm just looking at this as a very big, how they kind of like fool themselves in a bit. You may hear them say things, or you may see them like, you may feel that they look at you a certain way, but that's not true. It's more of just them trying to manipulate the situation in their own head, okay? They're still stuck on old ways of thinking and old ways of, like, when things don't go their way, then they kind of refer back to their old patterns. That's what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, see, you're not playing these games anymore. This is becoming old to you. Like, you're not, no. You've already... You guys could be like seeing a therapist, or you guys can be, talking to, becoming your own therapist. But you learned how to cope with this for sure, because it was so up and down, so unstable. Just feeling stuck all the time with this energy here. So you're seeing very clear. Peace is coming through. Balance, harmony. More calm is coming in. For this person, I don't know what they're doing. All I know is that they're stuck on their old patterns when it comes to arguments or relationships or old stories. Okay, so something is triggering them here, but for you, it's like you're recovering. You're seeing things very clear. You're not going to nobody. I don't see you going to no one, to be honest. Like, if they're waiting for you to come in, I don't see you going in. I don't. If for some of you may have, but for others of you, I just see that you're just operating from this hermit. You've been here before. You know how this person works. In this game, you're not going to play. And plus, you're coming up as the Empress. And the Empress, knows their worth. They're very confident. Yeah, you are on the right side of things. Okay, with the Justice card. So, karmic justice, cause and effect. So this is more of truth being revealed to you. This is you taking accountability. You don't have a problem doing the right thing at all. You literally don't struggle with doing the right thing. That's what that's called. But this is you being fair, and justice is on your side, and you're being truthful. But things are coming to balance, because something here was very unfulfilling within a connection or within a situation that's very disappointing. So very interesting reading here, Cancer. So you're standing your ground from this person. Yeah, this King of Cups right now is coming up emotionally manipulative and cold, and that's why things are not, they're not operating from a genuine heart. They're not really seeing the bigger picture and how it's affecting others. They're doing what's benefiting them, what makes them feel good, and not being self-aware. Because they have no, and plus, they could be acting like this because they're stressing out. This is called mental blocks, poor judgment. They're very dishonest. They're coming up as dishonest in their own feelings. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like they're really moving. You may get an apology or a message from them as you continue to move forward. I do not see you really going into, I don't really see you going towards them. That's what I see. So I'm going to grab a couple confessions. I have the confessions of love and I have the dark confessions to kind of see what's going on with this energy. So let's see. I'm lost and confused. Our chemistry was on fire. And please forgive me. So that can be an apology. Because they're standing still, but they're waiting for you to come to them. But you already broke away from this old pattern that you may have, always contacted them first or scared to lose them. So it shows that you're breaking away from a fear. So I see love, though, even though this person's acting like they don't. I do see that. I know what I'm doing. I could play dumb to keep you confused. Okay, but you know what they're doing now, because this is an old game. I'm seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them yet. Now, that is for some of you guys what I'm feeling here with the Queen of Wands, which, again, you would know if somebody was seeing somebody. Just saying. Okay. Just saying. I know that probably triggered a lot of people seeing that card, but I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. I feel overwhelmed. I'm drowning in my thoughts. Now, these cards can be a little harsh, but what I'm seeing here is that when this person gets angry, that's where they manipulate themselves. I don't see a future with you anymore, and they're angry. But anger is still an emotion. But they're unable to, see clearly because they're not getting their way. It's like they're throwing a tantrum because you're not giving in the way that you used to. So this person may play a game so far to where their ego is very toxic with the Emperor. You could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be. But I'm going to go ahead and grab a last message for you guys. And acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times you must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you, Cancer. I love how you're being so true to yourself. This person is not operating the way that you are. With these cards here, I would just, again, take what resonates, but I feel like this person is very angry because they're drowning in their thoughts and you are not giving in to this behavior. Very interesting.